Hello and welcome back to Prime. I'm Herr here with Ashley Wessel, and we have a treat in store for you. It's June, there's lots of weddings happening, and there are several mothers of the bride on the prowl for the perfect thing to wear. So we have brought in some experts. We have Terri Ives and Herr from Terri Ives Couture here to help us in trying to decide what the mother of the bride really needs to do. So thank you, ladies, for being with us. So first off, do's and don'ts. I just want it straight, throw it out at me. What should you do? What shouldn't you do? I'm the mother of the bride. My daughter's getting married. I should
look good.
Absolutely. The bride may not be happy about that, but where do you go? Where do you even start to look good? Because you're absolutely right.
Well, I'd say you start at Terri Ives Couture. That's what I did.
Well, you were saying, yeah.
I'm actually wearing my mother of the bride dress from my daughter's wedding.
Which is gorgeous.
And I went to Terri Ives because I hate mother of the bride dresses. They're very matronly. And if you go to a bridal shop, sorry to say that, but that's what you see, very matronly dresses. And, you know, regardless of our age, we want to look good.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're great. They're great for the bridal gowns and the bridesmaids' dresses.
Right.
But you really want to have something tailored. I must confess, Charlotte is my mother-in-law, so she was mother of the groom at my wedding as well. She looked fabulous there as well. Yeah, exactly. But you did look fabulous, and you stood out. There's a fine line, though, isn't there? I mean, you want to look great, but it really is the bride's day. You're secondary. So what are the rules? So what do you hear from mothers of the bride that are coming in?
Well, what I hear constantly from my mother of the bride and mother of the groom is that they shop around, and it's either too matronly or it's too young.
Too young is bad.
It is bad.
It looks like you're trying to outstage her then.
As Charlotte said earlier, don't shop around, you know,
That's
because it can be so simple.
So what do you do? I come in, do you start with, what are your colors, or how does the process start?
Well, what's unique about what we do is that it takes all the effort out of shopping. Because I have 250 original garments. I'm a clothing designer, and Charlotte designs all the jewelry to go with the garment. So when a mother of the bride or mother of the groom comes in, we can give them the total look. They don't have to worry about finding the jewelry. They don't have to worry about the fit, because we make the garment to their size and specifications.
Well, and finding, because true or false, avoid white. Right. I mean, there are certain things that you're supposed to avoid. So instead of me going out, I find the perfect dress and then it's in the wrong color, I can just come and have that perfect dress tailored just to me.
Oh, yes. We have color cards that open up to as many as 70 colors in all different fabrics.
That's great.
So it just takes care of all of that effort in shopping.
That's another consideration. If the bride picks a color that's not flattering on you, at least you can maybe find something that complements that or is in another shade. And the jewelry, we're seeing some of the jewelry. And Terri, you're obviously wearing something that one of your mother of the bride creations as well. Tell us a little bit about, I see your signature, and you can see it in our other pieces we have here. You've talked about, it's the portrait neckline. Tell us about that.
Well, I have this theory that your collar the collar is so important because it frames the face.
Right.
And of course, if you're a baby boomer, you want to lift everything up, you don't want it going down. And then the collars, along with Charlotte's jewelry, is just, it's just amazing.
An instant facelift without the cost.
It is. In fact, Bobby Brown, the cosmetic lady, said someone asked the question, what's the best thing a woman can do to lift her face and make her look younger? And she said, wear turquoise jewelry.
Oh, so, well, that's nobody told us that today.
There we are.
Well, it does. It makes a real difference. I mean, I've seen some of Terri's other pieces, and that turned-up collar with the striking jewelry, it is just amazing what it does to create that wow effect.
Yes.
And another thing, it's summer, because your wedding for your daughter, I know, was in January, and so the long sleeves are fine, but a summer wedding, I don't like my arms, and I'm not the mother of the bride yet. So what can I do?
We like to cover the arms.
Well, yes, this is one of the other benefits of shopping with us, is that you also get, we're stylists, and we help you determine the style that's best for you and your body proportions and your size and your height and all of that.
Right.
But a very important tip, for ladies that want to cover the arm, but they have a summer wedding, maybe it's outside, and they don't want to get warm. So we'll do something like, for example, what I have on that covers the upper arm.
Right.
So we take all of that into consideration. If if you don't have a beautiful décolleté, then you want to wear lots of Charlotte Herr jewelry.
Drape it.
And so there are different things that we try to help the mother of the bride and mother of the groom, and of course we have other clients in addition to that, because we do daytime as well as evening.
Right.
But so we give them tips on what works best for them.
Right.
So they have that as a benefit as well.
Well, I like the little touches that, I mean, we talked about the portrait neckline, but if you look, Terry, why don't you show me on your skirt there, that the lining here,
Oh,
if you can
yes.
see that, if we can zoom in, it's polka dotted.
Yes.
And I love that. It's something a little different for you to look. And I think in that, you don't want to upstage the bride, but you can still stand out in ways that are not so obvious. Because I think sometimes if it looks like she's too young, it looks like she's trying to compete. Whereas you can still look refined and beautiful. And I tell me about what we brought today. Leopard print with this gold, and I don't even know what those stones are, but they're gorgeous. Tell me about what this look that we have here.
It's goldstone with crystal and gold.
And is that for the wedding, or is it for a rehearsal dinner? What kind of
Well,
look are we
as I
thinking?
said earlier, we do daytime as well.
And there
so
are showers
this could
and
be great
luncheons?
for showers, luncheons, rehearsal dinner.
Right.
Looks more seasonal. Does it look?
Right, and some rehearsal dinners are more casual, and we do that as well. We do everything from casual to business to evening. Charlotte does jewelry that's good for business as well as evening.
Absolutely.
Now, do you see a lot of trends that come through each year? Regarding the mother of the bride fashion jewelry. Do you try to
play to the
on
trend, or do you
trend?
stick with
Yeah.
what works for you? What
Well,
do you?
our priority is to do what works best for the customer. But definitely we take the trends into consideration because, you want to be age appropriate
Absolutely.
and you want to look vibrant because that's a very special day. So
we
you
have
want to
some-
feel great and look great.
We have some other pictures of some of your fashions that you've brought with you today, and I would love to be able to show these because there is just such a range. It's a simple. This is actually, I think we're looking at what you're wearing right now, and I love leggings. I'm a fan of leggings, but this seems like it's something that could be just really. You could go to an evening event. You could go to even a formal office event and be able to wear this, no
Yes.
problem. And we have jewelry. Oh, and there's the leopard print. And
Love
this it looks like you've taken the collar
Up.
and actually turned it up.
Yes, and we do other collars as well. Because
Right.
there are some ladies that have longer hair that don't want a large collar. So, we do all different
Gorgeous.
types of looks.
And look at Charlotte's this necklace on this. I mean, that is just draping to the. I don't ever know how to say this word. The décolletage. but the jewels are just dripping on this, and
Yes.
I like with the V-neck whenever you're filling that up.
Right. Well, I always look at her fabrics for the season.
Oh, that's
and
great.
I make a sketch of what the style is going to be, especially the neckline. And then I know what kind of jewelry to make for that particular item.
Oh, that's beautiful. This peasant look with the choppy,
that.
chunky pearls. That is fantastic.
Yes,
and I think
so
that
good.
shows how this is, I mean, Ashley, I could see you out in that this isn't just Mother of the Bride that we're talking about. You want to go pick it up after?
I would love to. I would love to.
Oh, and this is really, really dramatic, this piece. But I could see going to a gala wearing that and really standing out. So it's not just a matter of standing out just at the wedding. I like that. And tell me about the process. You talk about styling, and we hear about stylists. I don't know how many people watch Rachel Zoe on Bravo, but she's fabulous. And
Yes.
you realize with styling, it's not just about your body, but like you said, the other pieces. A woman that maybe wants to wear her hair down, that adjusting all of it. Tell me kind of how, because you do makeup as well with clients, right?
Yes. Well, everything has to be taken into consideration from head to toe, including the hair, the makeup, even the length of your neck.
Right.
For example, if for a lady that has a very long neck, jewelry like what I'm wearing is great for her because it balances that long neck to the rest of her body proportions.
Right.
So we take all the body proportions in consideration. Regardless of your size, regardless of your proportions, we can make you look terrific.
Absolutely. Well, it's interesting how much, the spread dress is beautiful.
Beautiful.
That is great. And there's something.
There's
a
one
nice
of our
suit.
business suits.
That's great. Well, I think it's, if anybody that watches Joan Rivers on Fashion Police, you realize that they may have a beautiful dress, but it is these tiny details that will sometimes break an outfit.
Absolutely.
That it's, they'll have the wrong clutch or the wrong shoe that doesn't elongate the body. And so the fact that you're really taking it all into consideration, you don't want to show up in this fabulous creation and then have drab hair, because what a waste would that be? And it seems like they're kind of versatile, because I've seen you, Charlotte, wear some of these jackets at very formal events, but then also just put it on for the
Sure,
office.
and I may put something on with jeans and heels.
Absolutely.
I think that's where jewelry comes in. It can really
You can dress it up or down.
dress up a casual outfit.
And Terri is just so good at making you look very flattering.
Absolutely.
You can see a woman walk in who looks very matronly, and when she walks out, when she's finished all of her design and the jewelry and makeup and everything, she's just amazed at how good she looks. She's never looked so good in her life. And
Anita, where do I sign up?
Well, I like you were telling us about the example of a woman that came in. We were admiring Ashley's shoes. I don't know if we can get a close-up of these, but Terri was saying she had a client that came in with some fabulous Gucci shoes. And the outfit was designed completely around these shoes, and it was for a baby's christening. And so it's not about just not upstaging the bride. You also may be upstaging the baby. But apparently she put together the whole look around just these shoes. And I think that, because we have found some fabulous shoes, and I've had no idea what to wear with them. And so with an expert eye being able to come in and tailor that, I think that's great.
so we sometimes design the jewelry to fit the outfit, and then sometimes Terri will design an outfit around a piece of jewelry I've made.
Well,
So,
I've seen you in just a straight black suit and with a fabulous necklace, and I've done it going to meetings. Ashley, I know, has borrowed her necklace.
Yes.
We're both wearing Charlotte necklaces, but I've seen
course.
this necklace, because this is actually two necklaces, but I've seen it in several different iterations this week. That it's with a breezy dress, but also with a more formal business suit. That it really just makes. It makes it pop
Makes it
instead of.
bling,
It
And
does.
I've gotten a lot of compliments.
Good. I like to hear that.
Yes, yes.
And we like to wear it.
So what's the time frame that someone can expect if they come in and they want to design? Just an idea.
Normal time frame is about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay.
But we have had mother of the bride or groom come in and a week before and want a dress, and
wow.
we can do that.
Yeah.
And you do have some
we'll
items.
just make it work for them because we know that it's important.
And you just moved. We have a new location, right?
Yes,
Tell us where that is now.
that's at 4403 Central Expressway.
Excellent.
It's right off of McKinney on Oliver Street.
Oh, easy to get to. Well, that's
very easy.
fantastic. I can't wait to come see it. I know I visited your old studio, and I would love to see the new salon. So thank you guys for coming on. If you want more information about Terri Ives, you can visit her website at terri-ives.com. That's terri-ives.com, and you'll see some beautiful pictures there and be able to maybe schedule a visit to come and meet the ladies and put your look together.
And keep up with Prime at onprimetv.com or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And that's it for our show this week. Thanks for being a part of our new day and time, and we'll see you next Wednesday.